Hello, 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 my tea drops and tea sippers. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? I am on kind of early, but I want to start trying to come on a little earlier for my early people and still come on late for my late people. So as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Come on in, hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button. How is everyone doing this morning? Or shall I say this afternoon? How is everyone doing this afternoon? We got our girl Claressa Shields here. And I was on the internet when I got off last night looking at a couple of things, guys, and we got to talk about it. So the title is, did Claressa Shields make a deal with Don King? We know who Don King is. We know what Don King did to Tyson and everybody else. So did she make a deal with Don King or no? Do y'all think the deal is fair that she got? Do y'all think she's getting the exposure that she needs from Don King? Do y'all think she's going to get the money that she could have made if she went with another boxing entity? So, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Claressa is being controlled by Don King? And for right now, we're calling Papoose Don King. What I'm trying to get at, guys, is I'm not bashing Claressa. I want Claressa to see the big picture here, and I don't think she's getting it. If she do not snap out or wake up soon, everything that she work up is going to go down the drain. Everything she worked for is going to go down the drain. Claressa is either demonetized or she really is slow. It's like she's being controlled now. The only person she listened to and will do what they say is to Pat. Or am I just imagining that this is what's going on? Now again, I do not dislike Claressa. I like Claressa. She just does things I don't like. But if you look at everything that's going on before she got with Pat, Claressa was not like this. Do you think she thinks she's famous now? Well, she's famous in her own right, but I'm talking about before she has been put out here in the forefront, where she thinks she's a real celebrity. She thinks she's a rapper, a movie star. Before all of this, Claressa was chilled. She did her work, and we didn't hear nothing about her. Now that she has got with Papoose, everything has changed. Do you think this is too much for her, being in the spotlight like this, and she's cracking? Do y'all think this is maybe too much for her? Because she's spiraling. If y'all don't notice it, she is spiraling. And when she crashes, it's not going to be good. Some people cannot take the limelight. Some people are not meant to be in the limelight because some people cannot take it. And allegedly, Claressa is not one of those people that could take it. She cannot take the harsh criticism because every time somebody comes on this here internet and says something about her, she has to clap back. Sometimes stuff is not made for everybody. And you have people that break down or crack or break in different situations. Like people who are superstars, some of them have stage fright. And what do when they got stage fright? What do they do? A lot of them go to rubs just for them to get on the stage. So, in Clarissa's case, what does she do? Anybody that says anything about her or my man, man or woman, she wants to crash out on them. So that's another form to me of her dealing with she can't take the pressure. And like I said, guys, soon Claressa is going to crash out. So we're going to talk about that. And I'm not the only one that's seeing it. Other people are seeing it as well. This deal she made, this is a fucking Don King deal, in my personal opinion. You might not agree with that, and that's okay. What happened to getting lawyers to look over contracts and deals that you make before you sign on the dotted line? Was that done in Claressa's case? And that's why I say you don't mix business with pleasure. You let pleasure take over your critical thinking. So we're going to talk more about that. Also, guys, I do want to talk about Holly and ROMEEKA. If you're not familiar with that, that's the two young ladies, the two baby mamas that one baby mother unalived the other baby mama. The baby daddy was there, and allegedly, y'all know the story, he was putting her in a headlock, closing her arms and stuff up in the door. Is that not a form of DV? And Holly, the one who pow ROMEEKA, reminds me a lot of Claressa. Everything is for my man, for my man, for my man. Do I think Claressa will hurt somebody about Pat? Yes, I do. Will she do anything for Pat? Yes, she will. So, the court date is coming up here in January here. I will never take a unaliving case to trial. Never. I don't know if her family light bulb is not on or they just slow. Because if they already offered her a plea and she declined the plea, when she go to jury trial, whatever time they're gonna give her, she's gonna have to do it. There's no going back. Well, since I didn't win a jury trial, I want to take the plea. That ain't gonna work out. And I know Holly is young; she don't understand that, but she got elders around her. There's no way I would take a plea deal in a unaliving case. Excuse me. There's no way that I would go to a jury trial in an unaliving case. Do I think Carlos should be charged? Yes, because he set the whole thing up. Allegedly, the word on the curve is he didn't want anybody to know he was down low. And we know ROMEEKA. We've seen her happen all around on all over this Beyonce internet. He was too afraid that she was going to tell everybody. So she allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, she had to go. So let me know in the chat, guys. Is it that deep for you over your baby daddy, your husband, your boyfriend? Would you unalive the other baby mama because y'all don't get along? Let me know in the chat, guys. Are we past the 10-minute mark? Yes. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, 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 everybody. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming over this afternoon. Let's see who we have here. Let's see if y'all are in the building. Hello, Katrina. Hello, all. This question pertains to her previous boxing contract or current. Please clarify because I believe they may make a difference. The current one that she has right now that involves Don King, aka Papoose, Katrina. This is pertaining to the deal she made with Don King. So let me know. Hello, Linda Gamble, my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Sonya. You still in Arizona? Okay, have you a good time, Sonya. All right, let's get the housekeeping out the way. Section 107 of the Copyright Act is on the screen. Of 1976 is on the screen and also is in the chat. Also, all things said are alleged in my very own opinion is for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to the music or clips that you may see on my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's see. Hello, Ophelia. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you're at. Hello, Carla, my tea sipper. Good morning, Pat, my tea sipper. Hello, Charnel Monet, my tea sipper and my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Patrina Winters, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my lady. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right. I'm glad you're doing good, Patrina. Hello, Cynthia, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Carla, she said she would definitely get robbed like Tyson, for sure. That's what I'm telling y'all. This is a bad deal. And I keep making these videos, hoping one of them, she will come across them and not take it as I'm talking about her, but kind of take it in heed and take it in stride. That we telling her this, maybe she'll sit back and listen. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is not a good deal Claressa made, guys. No way if you want him, you can have him. Right. So let's get started. Hello, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Eddie. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, so let me get to it because I don't want to keep y'all too long here. Because y'all know I can't keep y'all this long in the afternoon. I can't do that. Cause y'all got stuff to do. So I don't want to keep y'all long in the afternoon. I try not to, but at night, it's fine. At night, we can be on here for a while, but not in the afternoon. I don't want to keep y'all too long. Now that's something I do not want to do. I don't want to keep y'all long in the afternoon. Oh, guys, one more thing. You know your president has went over there and kidnapped that man out of Venezuela. His wife, his wife, and his kids. And guys, we in trouble with this. Other countries are not happy with this. Other countries are not happy with him taking that president. So we're going to get into that in a minute. We're going to get into that in a minute. But guys, they're not happy with it. So let's take a listen to this, guys. And I'm going to stop and pause it in the middle of different things because I want y'all to kind of understand. And I want y'all to give me y'all honest opinion about this clip I'm going to show y'all. I ran across this morning, so I want to show this to y'all. And then I want y'all to give me your honest opinion. So let's take a look.
Fight that Claressa Shields is losing. She's losing it every day. She's losing control of her.
She's losing control over her career. This is what caught my eye. Papoose said, no interview, sorry. This is what I mean she's losing control. She wants to listen to everything that Pap says to her. She want to do everything he tell her to do. She built this career with her own two hands. But now it's like she done lost control of who she is. Everything is about Pap. Don King said, no interview, sorry. She's losing control of who she is. Everything she worked for. No sponsorships, no brand deals. Why? Because of this man right here. Because of her attitude. This married man right here is having her lose her mind. Let's continue. Remember what I said. Papoose says, no interview, sorry. And I can see Claressa wearing the shirt. This is not Claressa, but I can see her wearing the shirt. She will do anything that Pap tell her to do. Well, at this point, everything she said, well, I wouldn't have this if it wasn't for Pap. So at this point, I wouldn't have my career if it wasn't for Pap. That's what her mind is getting to. Let's continue.
Career. All of this stuff that she's accomplished.
I won 2 Olympic gold medals. I have 19 world championships.
Was Pap there when you won the gold medals? What did he do? You keep saying the medals you won, 19 world championships. Was Pap there? Was he there cheering you on? But you act like he was there. Just saying. You act like he was there.
Right now.
Come on. It's going to mean nothing. The second that relationship falls through the floor.
The second this relationship is over, she's going to lose it. The family already told you she's crazy. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes. Allegedly. She said they don't have it all. Allegedly, she was getting a check. Right now, Pap, aka Don King, is like her first boyfriend. And you know how women sometimes crash out over their first love, their first boyfriend? I think Papoose is her first love in her mind. If she loses Papoose, in her mind, she's losing everything. Fuck the damn career she didn't work for. If she loses him, she's lost everything. And that's why he can manipulate her to sign things that he knows is not right, allegedly. Why did she have an attorney present? Any good lawyer would have told her this wasn't a good deal. Any. We're talking about the deal she signed with Don King, aka Papoose. When this relationship falls through the floor, Claressa, she's not gonna be boxing no more. She lied to have a nervous breakdown. And I don't say that in a bad way or mean way. I'm just calling it what it is. I can see it. She even jealous for her friends to be around Papoose. She said this girl her bestie. She don't want no woman that she with talking to Papoose, asking him a damn thing. Let's continue.
Because people are already preparing to document her crash out. If she has cognitive issues due to that CTE thing, if she has a background with mental disability and she's emotionally unstable, that's a powder keg. And that's also the perfect situation.
So, you already know Claressa is, she has some issues. I'm just going to say that. She got some issues. She's been had them ever since she was a child. Allegedly, that's why she was getting a check. And don't think Don King, a.k.a. Papoose, don't know that. She was an easy target, an easy prey. All he had to do, the slickster from New York, is to get access to her. Tell her some good shit that there ain't no other man never told her. You beautiful. You beautiful. And that's all she been wanting to hear all her life. She's beautiful. No makeup on, no nothing. Hair napped up on top of a damn head. She beautiful. Maybe the other two men that she been with ain't never told her that. And there we go. Right there. Oh no, baby. Don't let Papoose fool you like he not no smooth operator. Papoose is a smooth operator, baby. Smooth operator, baby. Believe that. The black love, all that. Okay. So, if she crashes out, have a nervous breakdown, right? Who is her emergency contact? Who makes decisions for her? If anything like that were to happen, who has power of attorney to make decisions for her? Is it in the contract? Did we read the fine print? Because people are that much money, they're going to have some insurance on you. They're going to have things set up in place. Believe that. But we so in love. Oh no, just sign every goddamn thing. Was that in there? Something happened where she can't perform or make all of the fights? Is there some type of insurance? Because what happens if Claressa cannot make all these fights? All 4 of these fights that she's supposed to do. What happens if she have a nervous breakdown? Is there any insurance in the contract? Because that's a lot of money on the line. $8 million, $3 million sign-on bonus. Is there something in the fine print? I bet you it is, but Claressa didn't take the time to look at it, nor did she have allegedly attorneys look at it. So what happens if she can't make these fights? They got to have insurance. You think they're going to let her not do these fights and they not have any insurance to get their money? Just saying.
To create the possibility for a nervous breakdown.
Papoose handling the breakdown. Papoose is handling the breakdown. Why is Papoose handling the breakdown? She don't say nothing no more. Don King, aka Papoose, is handling my breakdown. I can see that. I can see that. I can see him being her power of attorney. She don't care about this career no more. She cares about what Pat thinks about her career. Nothing about she worked hard, she won medals, because that's what she pushed all the time. I won this. I broke this type of record. But ever since you've been with Papoose, you still say it. But now is, without Papoose, I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't have that. Not that you worked hard for it no more, boo. It's because of Papoose. You have everything. Just saying. Just saying. This is what the world see now. Papoose. That's why I don't think any brand deals want to fuck with her. Maybe they can see the breakdown is coming soon. That's why there's no sponsorships. Because of this right here. Our handler, somebody else's husband, the daddy that she been longing for is all right here. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Now, guess what happens if she has a breakdown? Papoose is her manager. He probably has power of attorney as well. Or her management team does. That means they would have control over all of her assets. There's nobody.
No. Papoose is not her manager, but he's with the management team over her that makes these decisions for her, gets deals for her. Somebody on one of these teams has to be power of attorney. There got to be some insurance in here. Just saying, allegedly, somebody.
Nobody not seeing this? Is nobody not seeing how unhinged she is? There's a fight that Claressa Shields is losing. She's losing it every day.
So, let's stop here. Tell me what y'all thinking. Something is going on, guys. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Something is going on. She's losing it. Every day she's losing a piece of her for Don King, a.k.a. Papoose. Papoose is a new Don King. I said it. Just my personal opinion. What did she sign? What did she sign? So, Eddie, and Eddie here, if she has a breakdown and can't fight, what happens? If she has a nervous breakdown and can't fight, is that breaking her contract? Because they didn't give her $3 million up front as a bonus. What if she's not able to perform? How do they make good on the money that they didn't give her? Probably got a life insurance policy on her. What happens? Oh, I got that, Linda. That's coming up next. What happens if this young lady, Claressa, has a breakdown? Because every day, the way she spirals out on everybody, content creators, anybody that says anything against her and Don King relationship, she crashes out. And if you had some type of mental illness when you were younger, that can come back. It can come back. Maybe all this pressure, every time she gets on the internet, she sees floods of people talking about her and Don King's relationship. Y'all don't think that's getting to her? It's getting to her. That's why she's crashing out. That's why she's jumping up in people's DMs. Because if it didn't bother her, she wouldn't be jumping in your DM. She wouldn't have to come on this here internet and try to prove to us that her and Papoose are having a baby, they're in a relationship. None of that would matter. Claressa is one of those people that do not need to be put in the spotlight because she cannot take it. So if she does not do these 4 fights, how do they get their money back? What is set in place? Did everybody read the fine print? Did you have a lawyer there to make sure this was a good contract? Did he go over the highs and lows of this contract with you so that you understand? Did he break it down so you understand what you're signing? Pat got 1.6 million for this $8 million deal. That's how much he was paid, 1.6. Allegedly. But I'm sure he got paid pretty good because Remy out there buying fur coats. So I know he got paid good. Yeah, I think he is holding on to this girl because he loves her. Pap don't love her. Pap loves Remy. Do you think that Pap can just turn off decades of love for Remy and the Golden Child to be with Claressa? Pap do not love this girl. But you got to do what you got to do to get to the bag. You don't love her. Just saying, he does not love her. And I hate to say that about our black sister, our black queen, but that's what he's doing. He's using her. And when she has his breakdown, what's going to happen? Is he responsible for her? Because we know damn well ain't nobody in her family responsible for her because they all fucking cuckoo their own motherfucking self. So who does she trust? Who does she trust more than anybody in this world? And that's Don King, a.k.a. Papoose. I just hope that that doesn't happen to her because something about a man who's after the bag and the money, they will sign your motherfucking ass in a mental institution. I just hope she ain't gave this man no power of attorney over her. That's all I hope. Because if you did, and something happens, lock you on up in there, and who controls your money? He does. Bingo. He has control over everything. Claressa says that he is the executive of Win Record. I played that for y'all. So he got 20%. He brought her to the table. He closed the deal with her. He is the executive of Win Records. Don King, aka Papoose. Let's get the likes up, guys. He is the executive. How Win Record works, it's like a telemarketing. Whatever you bring, you get a percentage of it. Whoever you bring to the table. It's like telemarketing. And then that's why Remy was like, he does. Y'all must forget when him and Remy was arguing. Y'all forgot that part? She says, Papoose only get paid if he makes deals. It's like a telemarketing. You got to bring something to get something. I've never heard of that before with the record label, but that's how Win Records operates. Allegedly. AKA, per what Remy said. Keep hitting that like button, including those lurking in the bushes. Yes, Linda. 46 likes, 54 in the chat. Let's get those likes up. Audrey said she claims he gets a bonus fee for signing her up. Pap don't own the company or is no CEO, or why would they give him 20%? Because he's their executive and he brought the deal to the table to Win Records. He is the executive. But again, this company has been only for 2 years, so they got different things that they do. Remy said he only get paid if he make deals, bring things to the company. So this is their biggest asset right now. The biggest for this 2-year company is Claressa, the $8 million deal. Her and Salida. I hope I'm saying that name right. Carla said, Claressa do not have any self-worth. She wants validation from the world. Yes, she keep trying to prove to us she T. She's pretty. She got a T body. She want us to tell her she look good. She got a T body. She want all of that. Hello, who said that? My tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Expectations, my tea sipper says they probably have life, death, health, disability, illness, and dismemberment insurance to cover problems, or they will sue her for reimbursement. Yes. Hello, goddess of mine. Hello, hello, hello. Right. How did Pap get the 1 million? That's why he got the money. Because this record label works like telemarketing. You got to bring something in to get something. And Pap, you think Pap didn't get a bonus? Pap got a bonus too. That'll be out soon. Because this is the biggest deal that he has put together for his company. Well, he's executive for Win Records. So they gave her a $3 million sign-on bonus. What they give Papoose? We know he got the $1.6 million for the deal, but I'm pretty sure he got a bonus too for bringing the biggest deal to that company, the company that's only been in business for 2 years. Now, guys, I don't want her to lose everything she got, because she's still a Black woman, she's still a Black queen. But do y'all think by her spotting or is this the breakdown of the wake-up call she needs? Do she need to lose everything and then she will see and then build herself back up without Don King? Because I can assure you, she did not have an attorney there with her to look over this contract. That's why you don't mix business with finances, because when you don't mix, how can I just say, trying to say, you pleasure, because right now she's in love with Papoose. But what about she fall out of love with him and she's still in this contract? How does that work? When somebody looks over this contract and tells her she's a goddamn fool, then what? We know what she likes to do. When she's angry, when she feels that she done got played, she's gonna fight. So when she find out that Papoose played her with this contract, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, she gonna take his head off. Did you have a lawyer there to look over this damn contract to make sure it's on the up and up and it's fair? The type of woman she is, and so far, we ain't got no more black boxers, women black boxers, you should know it's always people out here looking to take advantage of you. For one, you're a woman, and some people can think you slow. So for the best interest of you, did you have an attorney look over this contract? Because guys, just a lot of stuff that be in contracts, we probably don't understand it a lot. Just if we're gonna be honest. So that's why you have a lawyer there to look at it, to break things down, look at it with a fine-tooth comb. Give me the contract and I'll get back with you. I want my lawyer to look at this. I want him to go over line by line. If he got to put 2 sets of eyes on it, I want it looked at. Tell me the red flags of this contract. Tell me the good parts of the contract. Tell me you don't think this right here is right. Let's try to reword this. Let's try to get them to reword this. Did you do that? So that you won't lose everything you work for. Something big like that, you need an attorney to look at it. If Papoose and Claressa break up, that's the end of her boxing career. Because she ain't gonna be no more good. That's going to devastate her. Do you know how bad she'll look out here to the public? You think the internet showing her ass up now? If her and Papoose break up, this internet is gonna rip her new asshole. And do you know what she will do? She's gonna fight everybody. Because I still don't think she understands when she keep threatening people that she can lose her boxing license because her hands are weapons. You're threatening people, you're gonna knock people out, all this and that. You can't do that. And I don't think people are telling her that. If they were telling her that, she would quit saying stuff like that. So nobody's telling her this. Claressa, you can't go around threatening people, telling you're gonna beat people's ass, you running up on people. Because if she knew that, I don't think she would be doing it. Because you let her run up on somebody and hit somebody. She is going to jail, could possibly lose her boxing license, and she's gonna get sued. So that's why I say nobody's telling her anything. Because again, if they were, she's gonna be running around her saying it. When have you heard Layla, Floyd Mayweather say they ran up on somebody? And talking about they use these. Never. But she does. All the time. So that's why I say she is not getting good guidance. You've never heard Layla Ali Floyd Mayweather, any boxers that I never, talking about they didn't ran up on somebody. If I love people, I let them run up on me. Hit me too, because I will sue the fuck out your ass. So that's what she's not understanding. You think the courts care about people talking about you? So because they were talking about you, you ran up on them and beat them up with your weapons, which are your hands. Just saying. Just saying. Let me see. Let's keep hitting that like button, guys. We got 46 likes, 56 in the chat. Let's keep hitting that like button. Let me see what y'all are saying. You said the website mentions the owner and CEO and Papoose name is not there. We are saying he got it. She never did. You think Claressa is going to announce that Papoose got $1.6 million off her to the world, to this internet? No, she will not say that. But it's all over the internet. And if something is not true, Claressa will come out here and correct it. Has she come out here and corrected that Papoose did not get 1.6 million? It's all over the internet. He got it. We know Claressa keeps her ears to the streets. Her face is all over the internet. She sees that. And if something like they were talking about Papoose with Remy, she came out and said something about that, right? So why haven't she came out and said anything about this 1.6 million that Papoose got off of her? If it wasn't true. Anything else we say about it, she come out here and debunk it. Why is she not debunking this? Think about it. Correct, Audrey. Yes, she has partnership with that. I just said that Papoose is part of her management team. Okay, Audrey, let me just ask you this. You think Papoose running around here doing all this shit with Claressa for free? You think he ain't getting paid nothing? You think Papoose is writing rap music for her? Doing rap video, helping her do a rap video, walking her out at her fights, being with her all over the place. Do you think for 1 second that Papoose is not getting no money? A cut of this? You right, Spectator. She will never blame Pap. She will blame everybody else. You're right. Don't think Papoose walking around her baby ain't get nothing. Don't think that. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Good afternoon, Bernice. She said she is a female narc. They are very hypocritical and have some selective memory. This is why videos are surfacing with Claressa and 50 Cent. Yes, we're going to get into that. Claressa has tarnished her reputation. So that brings me to, let's get into this other one here. So this is how, I don't want to say she memory loss, but she forget a lot of stuff that she do. Now you talking about 50, but you, baby, you shaking it like a salt shaker for them right here, baby. Look. 50 Cent posts throwback video of Claressa Shields fangirling after she comes for him. Just
tried to cut 50 Cent off with a low ass out position. 50 Cent's swift forward move made her stand at attention. This man curve game so serious he dodged the bullet. Right here at this very moment, CS tried to hit the Megan Thee Stallion, but her knees wouldn't take her through there. As she grinned goofy and hard in defensive mode. 50 Cent strategically plans to cut through. This is when CS starts looking at the baller with her peripheral. 50 Cent leans with his left shoulder, then twists his body and slides with his right foot, and switches back to his left shoulder and surpasses the linebacker. CS laughs after being defeated and with embarrassment looks down at her phone. She looks back up wondering if anybody else saw her get curved. Oh no.
Why she gotta hold all these belts, guys? People know she the champ. Why you gotta have the belts with you at the damn thing? Why do you have to have these belts with you? I don't understand it. Acts like a child. When she goes places, she gets so hyped up. She gets so hyped up. That's why now I'm starting to think she was on some type of medicine, allegedly. Because she needs something to kind of calm her down. Just saying.
Now I ain't gonna hold you. 50 Cent could have been in the NFL. The defensive end, which was CS, tried to cut 50 Cent off with a low ass out position. 50 Cent's swift forward move made her stand at attention. This man curve game so serious he dodged the bullet. Right here at this very moment, CS tried to hit the Megan Thee Stallion, but her knees wouldn't take her through there. As she grinned goofy and hard in defensive mode. 50 Cent strategically plans to cut through. This is when CS starts looking at the baller with her peripheral. 50 Cent leans with his left shoulder, then twists his body and slides with his right foot, and switches back to his left shoulder and surpasses the linebacker. CS laughs after being defeated and with him.
So, you forgot that you was trying to throw it back on 50? You forgot about that? Hey, Kenneth. Hey, get a clue. You forgot you was trying to throw it back on 50. Now, if 50 would have gave her the time of day, maybe we wouldn't see no Pat. Maybe she'd be with 50. But y'all know 50 got a type. $50 has a type. And Claressa ain't it. Claressa's not the type for him. And baby, y'all think this trolling is over with 50 Cent? Oh, this ain't over with. Not over with. It's not over with by a long shot. It's not over with. 50 gonna keep on trolling and trolling and trolling and trolling. They think this is just a 1 or 2 day thing. Oh no. When you into it with 50, you into it with 50 for life. Look at him and Ja Rule after all these years. They're still into it. So this is not over. This is not over at all. Not over. Now, let's go to this right here. This woman is so jealous of Papoose. She even jealous of the damn golden child. Now look what she tells her friend. She jealous of the damn golden child. And that's why Remy don't let her ass be bio.
Scramble hard. I know how he likes it. I asked him nothing.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Yeah, I want mine too. You know how much I cook for this man? His house, my house. I made him my special oxtail. You know I'll make you oxtail unless I love you for real. I don't think you're making oxtail. You never asked. Y'all see this?
She told her friend, don't even ask Papoose how he want his damn eggs. She said, don't you ask him nothing. I know how he want his damn eggs. You can't talk to the man?
Your eggs. Scramble hard. I know how he likes it. I asked him nothing. Yeah, I want mine too. You know how much I cook for this man?
How much
His
ass
house, my
you
house.
cook for
I
him?
made him my special oxtail. You know I'll make you oxtail unless I love you for real. I don't think you're making oxtail. You never asked.
Dog
Y'all
food?
see this? You want your eggs? Scramble hard. I know how he likes it. I asked him nothing. Yeah, I want mine too. You know how much I cook for this man? His house, my house. I made him my special oxtail. You know I'll make you oxtail unless I love you for real. I don't think you're making oxtail. You never asked. Y'all see this? You want your eggs? Scramble hard. I know how he likes it. I asked him nothing.
No. You can't even ask this man how he want his food without her getting all upset about it. Don't ask him nothing. Don't ask him a damn thing. You heard what she said. Don't ask Papoose a damn thing. I don't know what's wrong with her. So is it she don't trust her friends around Papoose either? No other woman can be around Pap either? You jealous over somebody else's husband. I don't think she knows. Well, she do. But this is somebody else's husband. This is somebody else's man. He belongs to another family. I don't think she's comprehending that. Papoose belongs to Remy and the Golden Child and his other kids. That's why I'm telling y'all. If Papoose leave this woman, she gonna have a nervous breakdown. She gonna crack. And y'all, we might think it's all fun and games. But you look at her demeanor. She is serious. It's not no play. She's serious. Claressa acts like this is the first relationship, first man she ever had in her life. And quite frankly, I don't think she cares if this is a bad deal. Long as she can be with Papoose every day, she don't care. She don't care. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes. She don't give a fuck. But you want to be a role model to girls? What are they going to roll after you? You're not a role model to your own damn self. Now, maybe once upon a time you were, but not now. Not now. You're so arrogant, so nasty to people. Anybody say anything to you, you want to jump on them? She's an angry individual. She's angry. She's angry. Oh, it's coming. When she find out that she's getting played, y'all better run for cover. When she find out that she's getting played, you better run for cover. Run for cover when she find out that she's getting played. Now, this is her true form right here. This is her true form of how she looks. Now, I'm just saying this is her true form of how she looks. Her true form.
my dad, my nieces, my nephews. My niece know how to box. My little nephew Bradford, I've been teaching him how to box. My nephew Jim and I know how to box. I have trained over 1,000 or 1,500 kids in Flint and taught them boxing, skills to help them get through depression. And I have been like a
Well, why don't you teach yourself how to get through depression and skills? What is your skills? Now we know this a lot. Claressa Shields speaks on support from family. The difficulties of growing up in a certain neighborhood, in certain neighborhoods, and giving back to the community. Now we know this whole paragraph here is a fucking lie. You said your family don't like you. You don't talk to your daddy. You don't talk to your mom. But family. But okay.
I have been a therapist to a lot of kids who have been through trials and tribulations because we don't get therapists in the Black community enough. We don't have counselors and we deal with a lot. Like nobody talks about how okay, you're growing up and your mom abuses alcohol, so your brother takes care of you. So then your brother gets killed. Yeah, it's like there is nobody to help you get through that. You kind of be angry and sad, and then you want to go through life making everybody else feel how you feel. Seeing what their coping is for them, because everybody coping is different. Like, I come to the gym and I spar, I feel great after and I feel relieved. If you was to come here and you was to spar and people was to punch on you, you would probably leave more angry than what you came. So everybody has a different coping method. And for me, I found that my coping is boxing, music, writing. Everybody in my family love that I box. I mean, my mom, my dad, my nieces, my nephews. My niece know how to box. My little nephew Bradford, I've been teaching him how to box. My nephew Jim and I know how to box. I have trained over 1,000 or 1,500 kids in Flint and taught them boxing, skills to help them get through depression. And I have been like a
Now, do y'all believe that's true? Hey, TNTG Mom. I do feel bad for her, but she don't listen. Her friend said that. She doesn't listen to nobody. The only person she listened to is Pat. She says she's submissive to Pat. She follow his lead. He's the king. She treats him like a king. I don't know how you submit to somebody else's husband, but okay. So what is your coping mechanism here? What do you do? When you're spiraling, what do you do? You're trying to teach everybody else what to do. What do you do? What does she do to deal with what's going on? What does she do? What does she do? I thought, in 2026, people have got sense and everything, knowing not to sign bad deals and things like that. We should have learned a lot from Don King and Tyson. I thought everybody learned that. I thought we have learned lessons. The crazy Motown deals that they used to get, the Don King deals that people used to get. But, everybody grew up, they elevated, and they understand that now, except her. Except her. Now, let me just ask y'all this before we move on. Does Claressa need to lose everything to build herself back up? How can she get out of this contract? Because it's a bad contract. It's a Don King contract, Motown contract. Do y'all think the only way that she will get back to where she was as if she's not with Don King, aka Papoose? Can they get her to see she needs to stay off this here internet for her own sanity? But one thing I found very odd, because Papoose supposed to be with her all the time, training her, making sure she's doing this, making sure she's making good decisions. Why is he not telling her to stay off this internet? That's one thing I keep asking myself. Why is he not telling her to stay off the internet? He want her to crash out. He want her to appear crazy, allegedly, on the internet. Because if he didn't, he would tell her to get off because she listens to him. She's tarnishing her name, her legacy, all of this. So why? He's been out here in the game longer than she has. As far as out here on these internet streets, in the streets. So why is he not telling her to stay off this internet? Sponsorships, brand deals, it's like a job. Well, it's a job. They go through all your social media. Are you likable? Are you marketable? And from what they're seeing, she's not marketable. She's not likable. And that plays a big part in you getting sponsorships and brand deals. You think these people that maybe want to offer her a brand deal or a sponsorship don't see all this shit she's doing out here on the internet? Tomorrow, I think she'll listen to Papoose. Oh, Papoose is Don King, Tamara. Papoose is Don King. That's Don King. Don King is Papoose. Papoose is the new damn Don King, allegedly and for entertainment purposes. Papoose is the new Don King. That's who he is. But it is, but I will say this, I will give you this. There's women out here like that. They are very territorial of their man. They're very jealous of their man. They don't want the friends, family, or nobody saying hi or nothing to their man. Nothing. And that's when you're insecure about yourself to me. Nobody can look at your man. Nothing. And that's how Claressa is. And another reason she's probably like that is this. She know that she didn't took a couple of people, man, or cousin and man and stuff like that. So what goes around comes around. So she might be in fear of somebody taking her man because of what she's doing. Or because she's messing around with a married man. So you don't trust Papoose around other women? Or do you not trust yourself? If you securing your relationship, it wouldn't matter if you speak to other people. If you said you that bitch, you know this and that, you wouldn't get upset. But you do. I don't think she could even be in a room with Remy and the Golden Child and Papoose. She would really have a breakdown. Because Papoose going to have to talk to the Golden Child. He's going to have to talk to Remy. And she won't be able to take that. Because when she see Pap and Remy and the Golden Child together, she see a family. But and she stands over here alone. So when he's over there with Remy and the Golden Child, they're family. And she doesn't like that. But if you don't like it, do something about it. If Pap loved you, he would make sure he get a divorce and make you an honest woman. Remy said the papers are signed. Oh, but to all fairness, allegedly Remy has pulled back the papers. And why has Remy pulled back the papers? She's not gonna let Papu run around here by his lonesome with 1.6 million. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. Remy is back in love again. She can put her wedding rings and every goddamn thing back on. She back in love with Papoose. Just saying. Okay, guys, let's get into ROMEEKA Meeks and Holly. As y'all know, ROMEEKA Meeks and Holly is from Chicago. She, which is Holly, aka Cordesia, pow-powed ROMEEKA Meeks in the face, the side, and then the leg. She said she went downtown and got a restraining order on her, but the restraining order was never delivered to ROMEEKA. ROMEEKA is at her son's school, taking him to school so she can go to work. According to Carlos, ROMEEKA changed her phone number, changed her address, so he didn't know what she was. Couldn't get in contact with her. Holly, aka Claressa, didn't like ROMEEKA because she knew that her baby daddy was still in love with her. You see Carlos at the school, and allegedly you pulled up. But again, you have a restraining order on ROMEEKA, allegedly. Even though you got a restraining order on somebody, you still can't go where they are at. That's violating the restraining order because you are supposed to be in fear of your life. So if you're in fear of your life, why are you at this school? Your child don't go to that school, so you had no business being there. That's number one. Number two, her and Carlos is arguing. He got ROMEEKA in the headlock, trying to push her in the car. So you come, which again is a violation. Just remember, you scared ROMEEKA. You and ROMEEKA are arguing, but he got her in the headlock. He got a restraint. So why did you go to your car and get a weapon? Power 3 times and then yell self-defense. So in this case, if you did something like this, violate the restraining order, which the restraining order was non and void because ROMEEKA never got it. Number two, you in a school zone with the weapon. Everybody knows that you cannot be in a school zone with the weapon. You are charged with first-degree unaliving. Do you take a plea or do you go to jury trial? Let me know in the chat. Do you take a plea or do you go to jury trial? After you have violated the restraining order that really never exists because it was never served, you are in a school zone with a loaded firearm. Do you take a plea or do you take it to jury trial? Let me know in the chat. I would never advise somebody to take anything to a jury trial when you are in the wrong. If you have took a concealed carry class, or you know the rules in your state, you cannot ride around in your car with a loaded weapon. You cannot be in a school zone with a loaded weapon. That's number one. Number two, you got a restraining order on somebody. You cannot go where they are at. That's violating the restraining order. ROMEEKA had a reason to be at her child's school because she was dropping them off. What is your reason for being there? So that's where you violate the restraining order, in my personal opinion. Number three, they teach you this. If you can get away from danger, you do. So in your case, ROMEEKA's in the headlock. 3 witnesses said that her baby daddy had her in a headlock trying to push her get in the car. So that way, you have a chance to get away from danger, to get back to your car, which you went to your car and came back with a loaded weapon. So why, when you was in your car with the loaded weapon, why didn't you let up the windows, lock the door, and leave? They always tell you that if you can get away from danger, you go away. You pow-powed one time, stopped, and thought about it. So that lets them know right then and there. You knew what you were doing. Then you did 2 more pow-pows. You got on the phone and called your grandmama or your mama and said that you just pow-powed Carlos's other baby mama. That it was self-defense. How is something self-defense if somebody is in the headlock, can't get to you, and you had a chance to walk away to get in your car to go retrieve the weapon? It wasn't like the weapon was on you. You went back to your car and got a loaded weapon when you could have left the situation. So, don't let the concealed carry license fool you. Would you take it to trial, or would you take the plea? I would never. No, this is her saying. I would never take that to a jury trial because they got too much evidence on you. If they didn't, they would not do a jury trial. And this is a lesson for all of us women, young girls. Fighting over a man is never worth it. One child has lost their mother and can never see their mother again, only at the cemetery. The other mother is facing life in prison for unaliving her son's mother. And this baby ain't even 1 year old. First Christmas, can't spend it with his mom because she's in jail and pregnant with another baby. So this baby first Christmas was not spent with his mother because she's in jail. And she's pregnant with another baby. And this child ain't even 1 year old. The father has also went out and got another woman pregnant. So now it's a total of 3 of you. One of your baby mamas is unalived by the other baby mama. The other baby mama's in jail for unaliving her, and you didn't have the audacity to go out here and get another woman pregnant. Beware of men like this. Beware. Oh, we do have an update as well with Holly. Her auntie has did an interview trying to prove her niece is innocent, which is a bunch of bullshit. But I'll say that for tonight when we have more time. So let me know what y'all think in the chat about that as well. And also, guys, if you didn't know, what do y'all think about our president kidnapping another president? and all these other countries are coming against us. What do y'all think about that? And American troops are in Venezuela right now. So do y'all think we're heading to another war? Oh, by the way, we're going to run Venezuela until we can find another president, in case anybody was wondering. The United States will run another country. Never heard of it in my 51 years of living, but hey, we have a mafia alleged orange president in office, allegedly. Let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know what you think about it. Hey, Care Bear. Hey, Vanessa. Let me know what y'all think about our president. He's going to be in charge of, excuse me, y'all president, not mine. Barack Obama is my president. But anyway, what do y'all think of us being in charge of 2 countries? What do y'all think about it? How y'all feel about it? But I will say this. Allegedly, the people where they live at is happy that he's gone. But again, these other countries are not happy because they think the same thing can happen to them. If he did it to one country, you think the orange man won't do it to another country?
I am shocked, appalled, and I condemn the kidnapping of Maduro from Venezuela. I urge all world leaders, all 194 world leaders, to condemn this act.
Because they scared, these other world leaders are scared that he will come over there in their country and do the same damn thing. So that's why they feel the gang up on the United States. Just letting you know. We allegedly is heading for a war.
It is against international law. Trump is insane. Trump is a lunatic. You have removed a leader of a country and you are putting him on trial in the United States. Let this be a warning for Africa and all African leaders. We need to invest in nuclear weapons. It is that simple. I won't repeat this message. To the Venezuelan people, my thoughts and prayers are with you. America wants your oil. And this is sad to see. It should be condemned immediately by all world leaders. Thank you. Good day to you. I am shocked, appalled, and I condemn the kidnapping of Maduro from Venezuela. I urge all world leaders, all 194 world leaders, to condemn this act. It is against international law. Trump is insane.
He wasn't supposed to do that. He's right. It's against international law. This is a mafia. Sorry, I don't think I can say that word on YouTube, but a gangster president we have here, that we have here. Going in other countries, kidnapping another leader. That's just like somebody coming into United States and taking our world leader. You're not supposed to do this. I don't care what the man was over there doing in his country. You were not supposed to do that. This man for to put us in a war. You heard it here first. Other world leaders are worried now.
Trump is a lunatic. You have removed a leader of a country and you are putting him on trial in the United States. Let this be a warning for Africa and all African leaders. We need to invest in nuclear weapons. It is that simple.
Now, these other countries that didn't have nuclear weapons, they are fit to get ready to invest in them because they are scared for what Trump just did. They think that he's going to come and try to kidnap one of them. This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
I won't repeat this message. To the Venezuelan people, my thoughts and prayers are with you. America wants your oil. And this is sad to see. It should be condemned immediately by all world leaders. Thank you. Good day.
Y'all think we going to a war here? Hello, Butteron. These other countries are getting ready to come against us because they're going to think that he's going to send troops into their country, that they don't have any nuclear weapons or anything like that. So they're going to start making them some now because they don't want the same thing that happened to this world leader to happen in their country. So now they're on full active. They are fully active. All of the militaries in these other countries are active because they think that the United States is going to try to come and allegedly kidnap their damn president. This man is for to put us in a war, and I think he's trying to do that because he don't want the Democrats to win midterm. Because if we're in a war, we can't have an election. Can't have an election. So that's just my little 2 cents. Allegedly, everything on this channel is alleged. That's just my 2 cents of what's going on here. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, I be on this internet, but I still be paying attention to what's going on in the world. This man is not stable. He's not stable. I think he got allegedly Alzheimer's and he's spiraling out as well. And he's going to put us in a war. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on, guys. Pay attention. We got another virus that's going around that's really bad, a really, really bad flu that are taking people out. We got a new strain of the COVID-19 that's really, really bad. I'm going to put my mask back on. I might be looking like a fool out there, but just saying. Just saying, guys. Just saying. All right, guys. I told y'all I'm going to keep y'all long this morning. But I will see you guys tonight at 9:45. Also, my tea sippers, make sure you go look at the members only live I did for y'all yesterday. It's the one with me with the yellow on. So please go look at that. And I want to see what I want to look at y'all comments of what y'all think about what I said. And I will see you guys tonight. Okay? All right, guys. Bye-bye for now. You're welcome. See you guys tonight at 9:45. Bye-bye for now.